Now, Colby Covington is running his mouth again.
Recently, Dana White was told you don't belong in the top 15. He actually agreed. I was wondering maybe after this match, you think he would change his mind?
It doesn't really matter what Dana White thinks of me. I'm a world champion.
No, you were not a world champion. You were an interim.
You know, I'm Donald Trump's favorite fighter.
Trump didn't even acknowledge you after your loss to Joaquin Buckley.
I'm America's champion.
What does that even mean? You won an interim belt, then lost it immediately in the unification. How does that make you America's champion?
I'm the king of Miami.
You're from Clovis, California. Winning one wrestling match in RAF in Miami does not make you the king of Miami.
You can never take those titles away from me.
Well, that's convenient because you never had those titles to begin with, motherfucker.
Take me out of the rankings, whatever. I'm still the biggest draw at welterweight, so.
Now, if you're not aware, this past weekend, there was another Real American Freestyle RAF event in Miami, Florida. Now, originally, Bo Nickal was also supposed to be on that card going up against Yoel Romero. But Yoel came in 7 pounds overweight, and Bo Nickal decided he wasn't going to take the fight.
What is your response to people who say you should have just taken the match?
This is not a charity match. This is a professional sporting event. So, I came in professional, and unfortunately, like I said, he didn't, but it is what it is.
I think most of that backlash exists because Colby Covington is loudly going after Bo.
Oh, the quitter Bo Nickal? I call him Bozo Nickal. He bailed on RAF the last fight against UL. He bailed on this one. So a grappler made Bo quit in the octagon. So Bozo Nickal, has no reason to talk any shit. He should go back and stop quitting in the octagon before he ever speaks my name again.
It doesn't actually matter what Colby says. Colby trash talks for the sake of trash talk, and that's completely fine. He's actually doing is building hype, and more specifically, he's building hype around Bo Nickal. Rivalries are everything in combat sports. What do we have coming up on Donald Trump's birthday? The White House card. And who are the most American red, white, and blue UFC fighters you could possibly put on that card? Colby Covington and Bo Nickal. And Colby is even talking about moving up from welterweight to middleweight. We're going to need exciting undercard fights, so why not put these two against each other? I know Colby is saying no right now, but wait until we get closer to the event. Colby Covington loves portraying himself as a guy who bleeds America, claiming he's Donald Trump's favorite fighter. The fights that make the most sense are usually the ones that don't happen. But imagine how perfect this would be. Two of the most famous All-American freestyle wrestlers head-to-head at the White House, both claiming to be Donald Trump's favorite fighter. It makes too much sense. Colby Covington versus Bo Nickal at the White House has to happen. So here's the question for you guys. If the White House card actually happens, do you want to see Bo Nickal versus Colby Covington on that card? Or would you rather not? Would you rather see some other shit? You gotta let me know.
Watch this full episode of the Dynamite Gizmo Podcast, clicking the link in bio.